Time for some of another Infinite mission, isn't it, today? Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Last time, we managed to complete a several amount of Infinity mission, well, one Infinity mission, and two other characters that one of them actually is available now as AM. And this time, no, the last time, I was an idiot because I kept mistakenly thinking, oh, I thought I was saying it correctly. No, I kept targeting Dang Fry with that blasted command. This Infinity mission is actually going to be the next one we're going to be doing. BFFs.
Mr. Mustache is here.
Right. Got a new mission for you.
Tatsu happy to take request under consideration. After dinner.
Quiet down, Turnip. The commander's here to talk important business. This doesn't have anything to do with you, okay?
Well, actually it does. In fact, Hash Brown here is the linchpin to this assignment.
What?
A mission that relies on Tatsu? What's the job?
Basically, we want him to act as an emissary for us.
Commissary? Sound delicious! Tatsu accept!
He's not talking about food, dummy.
It means to represent us to some other group, to act as an ambassador on our behalf.
Aha! So friends choose Tatsu as most charming and attractive example of new LA residents.
Well, mostly it's because we need to talk with your mama.
Oh, this is just for the Nopon?
Hey, now, don't sell those little critters short. The Nopon would make a crucial strategic ally.
It's because they're an economic force.
Exactly. They deal in materials from well outside our reach, and they trade with other races we don't. Not to mention their caravans bring in all kinds of news and info that we don't have access to here in NLA.
It's true, they're skilled merchants. I'm sure sooner or later we'll need their cooperation if we want to build a unified Mirran society.
That's right. We can use all the know-how they have from interacting with the different tribes to keep everyone together.
Tatsu got a bit lost at the end there, but understood parts about how great and awesome Nopon people are.
Right. Anyway, we'd be happy to host any Nopon inclined to move to New LA. And we'd like you to be the one to propose this new alliance. Understand?
Sounds like we're going to see Coco.
Yep, but that's just one stop on this little goodwill tour. I know you're already familiar with the Dodonga caravan over in Nocturne. Then I also need you to visit the Dorian caravan in Oblivion.
Got it!
Take them in whatever order you like. Chosan drafted a treaty for you to give the caravan leaders. See if you can't get them to sign on as allies. We're counting on you.
No problem for Tatsu.
Convince the Nopon to sign a friendship treaty that welcomes them to New LA. And the Donga Caravan, and finally, Dorian Caravan. Now this mission, I think I'm gonna first do this, chain of party members on, because honestly, you need Tatsu in the party for this. So let's put Fry out, get Lisei out, or Lisel, and get everyone of the main cast into the lead, and then we guess we might as well have... Oh, what was it? You know what? Let's have L in the party just because we haven't had him in a while, and we might as well have him for a bit. So, the next of this mission requires us to go to both Noctilum and all the way in Oblivia. Now, Noctilum is easy, the easiest one of the bunch. You will not have trouble with Noctilum entirely. The sign of friendship treaty, well, it's pretty much obvious when it comes to other races and other species in the game. Pretty much this is what you're going to be doing in order to get the affinity up with other races, as well as, you know, get trading done. Now, this actually is a very useful mission because you want to get this mission done for another AM. Point blank, this mission's actually required for an AM later in the future, and you get it. So I'd highly recommend doing so because of this. As I said last episode where I said Professor B is a potential AM, he is. The problem is you have to wait a while before he's actually available as an AM for a bit, and we need to wait on this. So, looks like something's happening.
Nopon!
Datapon!
Datapon bring dinner? Datapon have presents?
Hold on, little Pon. Calm down. Tatsu is not Datapon. Tatsu is Big Brother Pon.
Aww.
Why do Little Pon forget every time? And where is Mama Pon?
Mama Pon gone fishing. Mama Pon left 3 days ago, but Mama Pon's still gone.
Big Brother Pond bring dinner? Big Brother Pond bring fishy?
Wait, Little Pon say Mama Pon is gone 3 days? Who goes fishing for 3 days? This happened with Mama Pon before?
No, never. This first time.
Oh no!
Friends, Tatsu must hurry and find Mama Pon!
Not such an easy situation, is it? Now, we have to go and save his Mama Pom. Before we do that, though, of course, let's change the ground gear kit because I just realized that I'm still using the trial sword like an idiot. And let's actually get rid of the trial gun and replace it with a worn Ophian weapon. Much better. Ophian, now let's actually get some better gear. Now, Liz Sile's helmet is unique to her alone. She pretty much is the only one that wears this helmet, and it's typically very good at evasion drive, but it's only for skills and nothing else. So, let's XP one up, because I want XP. Point blank style is pretty much very good, but I really need the XP. Right? There's Surge, I'd rather not, and then Arts Draw Surge, I'd rather not as well. So, yeah. I have more luck with the right arms than I do with the left arms. Weird. And I guess I have to wait one more level before I get new boots. Ironically enough, I just realized that I don't have very good weapons right now. Okay, this will actually be better for her. And then finally, I think the War Machine's technically more powerful. Yes, it is. And of course, L still wears his entire body wear suit, which is level 1. But it gives gravity resistance up maximum, and I really think that's a little bit useful for me, so I'm just gonna leave it on for L. Really, you don't really change L's equipment all that much, so pretty easy. Probably wondering, where the heck is it gonna be? Well, she's located somewhere else, but we need to find her. So, head to Noxum. We're still stuck in the Infinity mission because it won't show where the mission location is unless you go here and actually go and check for them. You need to first make sure you have this tracked so that it does this a lot and it doesn't show on the map unless you do that. So let's head back to 209, which is where she's located. Now, this mission would have been easy, but at the same time, it's not exactly that bad, but at the same time, usually it stays case in point. Now, I usually do these in bulk, so I'm gonna have to just try this one as well. So, there's that. Yeah, the sword's interesting, especially given the fact it's a unique longsword. Although, there are things that are worse than others. But, regardless of that poison, we're going near the water again. So, let's just go and get over here. I think she's around here someplace. Hopefully she's okay, because I don't want Tatsu's mom to die. Oh, great. Herb. Oh, great. This thing again.
Fishy was for Little Pond, not big and dumb and ugly beastie. Now Coco feed them you instead. Coco show Beastie what angry Mama Pond capable of.
Wait!
Tatsu!
Tatsu not let anyone mess with Mama Pon. Any who try will face wrath of Tatsu's reliable friends.
And there it is.
Yep, saw that coming.
It's so hard not to laugh because that's typical of Tatsu. Pretty much, it's like face the wrath of Tatsu's reliable friends. And saw that coming. Saw that coming. Yep. so obvious, it's not even remotely funny. So yeah, Tatsu pretty much throws the stick at us, and we're basically stuck doing this job. Yeah, if only Tatsu knew how to fight. And I got attacked by a crab. I don't know why I got attacked by a crab. Right, of course. Elma is a... You know what? Okay, there we go. That's the thing was still on a tab. I'm sick and tired of that. Does that a lot and I don't like it. Why are you here anyway? I don't care for you, 4Fox. Get out of here so I don't waste my time. Thank you.
We won that with our hands down.
Coco, are you alright?
Mama Pon!
Tatsu! Thank you. Friend saved life of Coco.
Mama Pon, what happened to Big Fish for Little Pon?
Ah, yes. Well, it became snack for ugly critter friends just pounded.
Oh, what will Little Pon eat?
Why, ugly critter, of course. Now be good, Tatsu, and help Mama Pon carry it home.
There's nothing to mess with.
No kidding. We probably didn't even need to help.
Tatsu, didn't Commander Vandam have something for you to ask?
Tatsu almost completely forget. Mama Pon, Mustache Man and rest of New LA have request for Dodonga Caravan. They want Mama Pon to sign treaty brought by emissary.
Meaty bought by cemetery?
He's referring to an agreement that our city and your caravan would become allies, Coco.
Oh ho! Well then, sound lovely!
Then Mama Pon need to sign treaty.
Okay, Coco has signed. Now Big City and Dodonga Caravan best of friends. Yay!
We appreciate your cooperation.
Dodonga Caravan is now complete. The Dodonga Treaty is now done.
Next up, Dorian Caravan. Time to get treaty finished.
Word of warning for Dorian Caravan. Please make sure you have at least some money with you, because, oh boy, it's not going to be fun for you. So, Dorian Caravan is slightly located in Oblivia, and it's actually quite inward, if you catch my drift. You're basically going to have to make sure you have at least some of this area unlocked and actually get it done. Now, make sure you have a scout, because it makes this whole process so much easier. You don't need to fly with the scout yet, but at the same time, you just need to go fast. Okay. Stop. Okay. We just need to avoid that site-based enemy. Pretty much obvious. The Central Ibra Ravine is actually where you want to go to in order to get through there. Now, I recommend zooming out the camera a bit. You can actually do that by holding down the L stick and then doing the right stick and then pulling it back. It's far easier than it may appear to be. There's going to be a lot of enemies here that are around your level at least, so it's not really bad, and they won't attack you because you're in skill. But at the same time, the Grexes can be obnoxious on your first trip here. So let's go and ignore that for now and just go to past Victory Rock. Now, word of warning, as you see, level 41. Yeah, there's the issue. Dorian Caravan is located quite close to high-level enemies, and you will be very, very, very much in trouble if you get too close. Thankfully, the Dorian is not exactly that bad to avoid, but still. Lake Bazel, yes, it's actually where you're locating the next one, and get this vehicle wreckage out of the way before we get there. Pretty simple and straightforward. It's actually required treasure for another mining probe. Yeah, I'm not even getting many research probes. One of the biggest weaknesses of this game is when collecting probes, it has a weird habit of focusing all entirely on mining probes rather than research probes. Kind of does suck money-wise, but it really can't help it. Now, Dorian Caravan is now a landmark location we can actually go to on any point we want.
Yo, yo!
Yo, yo! And what is going on here?
Oi, oi, oi! What this? Who this? Who are you?
Tatsu is Tatsu. Tatsu is friend of humans and comes as emissary with important treaty.
You come here as secretary? To do what?
Fool! Tatsu clearly say emissary.
Are you the leader of this caravan?
Oi, yes! Mujiji is dashing and handsome head honcho of Dorian Caravan.
Mujiji Hancho, Mustache Man from New LA, want Dorian Caravan to sign treaty. Treaty will form allegiance between Caravan and City.
A firm grievance? caravan do something wrong?
No, allegiance. It just means Mujiji and new LA humans become friends.
Oi! Mujiji know what allegiance are. Mujiji not stupid.
So, do you think maybe you could sign it?
That depend on show of goodwill from friends of Tatsu.
Goodwill?
Oi! Friends want to form brotherhood with Dorian Caravan? Then Mujiji need contract fee first.
Fee? How much Mujiji want?
Mujiji settle for this much.
Seriously? That much?
Let's just... I expect no less.
They view everything in terms of the bottom line. Say what you will, but at least they're honest about it.
Friends understand. This make everything easier. If Mujiji totally honest, this actually amazing bargain for caravan friendship.
Tatsu have no choice. Mujiji wait here. Tatsu and friends bring cash to purchase friendship.
Oi! Act now while supply lasts.
Tatsu, I don't need the wait. We're literally right here. Mujiji is literally right here, and you just need to pay 30,000 credits for this.
Friends bring contract fee?
Here we go.
Yes! Payday!
Whole caravan get loopy on pollen orbs tonight.
All the fluff shrooms we can eat.
Joining Mujiji Caravan was best idea ever. Oi! Mujiji said so, right? Yes. Good work, friends. Mujiji happy to sign treaty now. All signed.
Yay! We bought friendship!
Thanks for your cooperation.
Now Dorian Caravan and Big City are brothers. If Caravan in trouble, friends make sure to come to help.
All done with that one as well. Pretty much very easy.
That complete crucial and important mission. Now we report back to Mustache Man.
I would do that, Tatsu. I legitimately would. But I also want to get access to the pro placement sites nearby, so let's go and grab them first before we leave. Now, placement sites on this area are, ironically enough, very interesting. This one right here is unable to be gotten for a while, so do not bother with this one. The one we can get, though, is Site 316. However, there's a catch of it. There's a very decent catch of it. I will say this outright, it's one of the more big catches of that one. As you can see, you're getting closer and closer to high-level enemies, and those stinking enemies will attack you if you get too close. Yeah, just watch out for them. There's going to be a big enemy around the area that's actually very worrisome, so I'd highly recommend avoiding it as much as possible. You could just swim over there, or, you know, just go in your skull, fly over there, and try to get over there with jumping. But at the same time, FN Site 316 is a little bit more awkward when it comes to that, so I'd recommend just jumping up to it. It's far safer than attempting to do it the other way because you'll get attacked by enemies repeatedly. This is far easier. Okay, starting survey is done, which means I have 20% of the area completely done now. It's ironically very easy, and there's actually another mission around the area later in the future. We want to actually get a good chunk of this area completely unlocked because of this. 321 is something I skipped over on the way here, but I don't have a reason to go to it yet, so you want this one out of the way immediately out of all the sites in the game. So with that done, let's head back to Commander Van Dam and tell him the good news about the fact we got the treaty done. All right, Commander Van Dam, here you go. The treaty is all signed for both caravans.
Nice work, Elma. I knew you could pull it off.
Mustache Man forgetting someone else?
Right. You did good too, Tatsu.
Yes! Dance of glory!
We can expect even more dealings with the Nopon caravans now.
More Nopon coming to New LA? Tatsu is excited!
Maybe I'll go the other way and try life in one of the caravans. Tatsu's little brothers and sisters are super cute.
Lindley dumped Tatsu for younger and cuter model already?
BFFS is now done. The friendship treaty has been signed by both caravans. Another bit of the Blade Barracks, and have Big Venom Blade Barracks is complete now. Elma got level 27 as well, which is actually something I really want. Now, We have a lot more affinity mission left that we can actually do that's around our level, but we're gonna hold off on that one for a little bit. Just keep in mind we have another few missions to do, then we'll start the next story chapter, because I like being around close to at least 29, at least the next story chapter, because it's gonna be exhausting for all of us. Believe me, I would say outright the best idea at all would be to get to level 30 at best for the next story chapter because of its exhaustion for me. So let's go and get to the next area we want to do for one more mission. The next mission I want to do is actually another one of the Christie's missions. Literally right here. Hello, Christy. It's been a while. Glad you're here, Crick. I've been waiting for you. So you're the only one I can handle this, so I'd like to get briefed. Okay. As you know, New LA now has a number of non-human residents. Thanks to these xenoforms, we've seen leaps of our technology and an exponential growth in trade. Unfortunately, our uranium consumption also has spiked to an alarming degree. The extraction from our existing data probes simply can't keep up. Let's ask for your help in mining enough to get us out of this bind. Perhaps expanding your frontier enough to go right further out into Oblivia? While you're out in Oblivia, I got a few more victims you can take care of there. First, I need to gather 7 or so mole worms. Those ugly little things consume uranium, which makes them quite valuable. Then I want you to retrieve the data on the data unit of FN095. You're pretty sure it landed somewhere on that continent. Should be simple enough, eh? Very simple and basic. It's level 20, so it's pretty simple. You need to collect a lot of meridium and give her a lot of meridium for this one. Next one. Make sure you get the mole worms in Oblivia. Pretty simple. And the last but not least is the secret data probe and FN Site 13013. Make sure to tell the xenoforms about moaning a lack of materials. I got our Ace Blade operative on the job. No pressure now. Ha ha ha. I'm the sharpest blade in the drawer. The sharpest. Yowza, that's really bad. But whatever. Now get out of there and prove me right. Good luck and thanks, Crick. Here you go first. I'm gonna pay the 2,500 units. Very good. Thanks. Now I can keep new residents stocked and happy. Number 1 is done. This is actually what I wanted to do first, which is actually pretty simple. Good look at the remaining objectives. Next objective takes us back to Oblivia. So, ironically enough, it's actually very, very, very simple to do. Now, point blank, 313 is actually where you need to go next, and it's going to be a bit of a hassle, but the next one we need to get is, of course, those worms. Those worms aren't impossible to get, but they are a pain in the neck regardless. Just keep in mind they will make things a little bit awkward. Now, as you know fully well, this area, of course, means one thing, and one thing alone. It's underground again. Yeah, figured as much, isn't it? We all knew this was going to happen every time, eventually at this point, and we might as well go back underground again. So, the mole worms are, well, not exactly hard to find, but they're just obnoxious regardless of that. Speaking of which, while I'm here, I just realized something because I remembered it. But there's an alien wreckage that's only available if you have the field skill available to you. So let's go grab this. So after that, 300 experience, 1,500 credits, 10 battle points, an EM stone screen, and a treasure sensor 4. Really useful to have, so actually I'd recommend grabbing it. Now, we're back in Devil's Colony again, and we've been here in a while. The mole worms are found primarily in this colony, and you can find a good chunk of them here. Now, of course, like I explained before, this place is a pain because you're basically running into those blasted nuances again, and again, and again, and again. It's not fun. Thankfully, though, for my sanity, though, they aren't exactly hurting that much. They're only like level 14, and they will avoid you later in the future because they don't exactly hit that early. There is a potential chance of a tyrant down here as well, so keep an eye out. Let's slip past them and just avoid them as much as possible because I really don't like dealing with them right now, and Devil's Colony is a pain because I have to go through all this nonsense. Okay, grab that one. Okay. We're gonna need to grab one for ourselves because, of course, we need one for the dang Collectopedia, and it's not gonna be easy to grab. So, another one right here, and there's another one behind us. Let's get this one out of the way first. And then let us turn around. Very good. The only downside is the fact that we've tracked, like, several of those guys, but I'm not too concerned. So, it's actually far easier than it may appear to me because I have an idea of what I'm gonna do next because it's actually pretty simple. Mole worms are now done. We actually collected all of them we need. Now, we can't leave because, of course, They're chasing us. I can't really leave unless I get out of the area and have to go back to the area. So we're now here. I can just go and get the last mole worm I needed to get for my own Wikipedia, and we're good. Now let's ignore them and get out of here. Ironically enough, they are still chasing us. Probably wondering where the heck they are. Look at them bunching their heads against a wall. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. So, yeah, they are annoying, so don't worry about it. You have enough HP to survive all this. It's pretty annoying to deal with them, though. Regardless of that, I don't care as much, because I really don't want to waste my time with these guys, because they take up time and energy needed to do more important things, and I'd rather not deal with them. So let's just go in and leave the Devil's Colony. They'll avoid me in a little bit, because I'm actually out of range. Soon. I hope. Please, game. Game? Please? I'm too far away. There's no way you're gonna get near me. Alright, I'm gonna wait until I get them out of there. Be right back. Never mind. I was about to cut. So, with that done, we have one more thing to do. The last thing we need to do, of course, is very simple, actually, and it's actually very simple. Head back to Barborge Desert and... Not Barborge. Barborge and Desert. And then go find the last FN site you need to grab. Now, the FN site it's located, though, is a bit of a spot, I'll say outright. Where you need to go to is, well, south of you, but it's right next to a cave, so what you have to do is actually a little more awkward at the same time. I don't really like this FN site too much because it's a big pain in the neck. Let's go and get there quickly. Now, as you see, I don't see it. Where is it? You may wonder. Oh man, it might be hard to find, right? Well, not quite, because guess what? It's unironically enough under here. However, there's a catch. Stupid, annoying crickets. Get too close, it's gonna attack you. So, yeah, annoying. So, I'm gonna cut out the fight because I know fully well it's gonna attack me when I get too close. First, get the FN site until we can actually get this out of the way, and then we're good for that one. That's another FN site. Really good. We've actually gotten a good amount of FN sites out of the way in this area. And now I'm about to be attacked. What a nuisance, isn't it? And we got the last thing we needed. Thank goodness. With all that done, we can finally go back to her and get this mission done. Very simple and basic. Hi, Chrissy. Ew, the men are ravenous when it comes to learning. Now that they've seen how much Meridian Frontier Nav brings in, they want to know all about it. They keep lining up asking me questions. Some of them even follow me around. I feel like some crazy college professor. Hey, you have the gift for teaching. Huh, guess I gave you a crash course on Frontier Nav not too long ago, huh? Anyway, that takes care of all the objectives in the assignment. Good work. Looks like the information on the data unit is intact to boot. I'll make sure you get your reward right away. All done with that, booster probe and limited brown wine glasses. Damn, doesn't look like these guys plan to go home anytime soon. I'm a little bit exhausted from the hailstorm of questions, but what are you gonna do? And to be honest, it's a little flattering to have people so interested in my work. I helped develop Frontier Nav after all. You should be proud. Glad you think so. I know the rest of the team would be as well. Oh, and I'm not sure if you heard, but apparently there is a man out there who's offering credits from Meridian. I guess you can accept requests from her through mission control. Take a look if you're curious. It's something of a person like me you could probably make good use of. George Pro for this one out of the way, and actually it's pretty good. And ironically enough, it's actually one of the better things you can grab. And now L is at 3 heart affinity. With all that done, thank goodness we're finally have that good amount done, right? Almost at 4 heart affinity as well. Now, I think we're gonna end this off right here.
That's crazy.
So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, it's gonna be a bit of a matchmaker in the next episode. See you all next time.